I'll have to be more careful.
You are the son of Night herself, they say. A fascinating character, ill-liked upon Olympus, although I myself have always longed to meet her.
This is my fight.
That I knew the goddess Nyx myself, my kin. So many of my wars are waged by night. I am most grateful, and I wish her well.
The War God's power. Hello, Lord Ares.
How is your mother Nyx of late, my kin? Have you yet given to her my regards? For I should think that night and war would share a common ground.
Don't you ever get lonely down here, Nyx? For companionship, I mean. Because, well, I mean, just look at you. You're very beautiful, the night herself. There's nothing you can't do. When I was younger, I thought you and Father, you know. But is there not someone else?
How very forward of you, child. I accept your compliment. Although I am the night, as you observe. The night conceals all. I know nothing of the loneliness which you describe. This entire realm, it is a part of me, and many of its subjects sprang from me alone.
I see. Forgive my rudeness. Nyx, at first I thought I maybe should ignore this, but I wanted to give you greetings from Lord Ares, who seems rather interested in you.
Ah, yes, the god of war. Among all the Olympians, he often struck me as much more accepting of our kind, born of the underworld.
You're not... Wait, you're not interested in him. I mean, he's murderous. Polite, though, I don't know.
I take an interest in whomever I take interest in, my child. I thank you for the message.
Anytime.
Herself that I am often thinking of her here. She must believe that there are those upon Olympus who admire her.
This means war. Than, I thought you ought to know that Ares, I think he's taken quite an interest in Nyx. Keeps asking me to talk to her on his behalf.
Finally. It's about time Olympus took notice of Mother and all her accomplishments.
Finally? You don't think Ares has untoward intentions or anything like that?
He'd be a hollow fool if he did. Why do you think they fear us on Olympus, Zagreus? Because of Hypnos? I don't think Mother Nyx requires your concern. Though by all means, talk to her about it if you like.
You're probably right. Hey, Nyx, Lord Ares wanted you to know, and I believe I quote, that I am often thinking of her here. Take that for what it's worth.
I shall, thank you, my child. If the god of war is thus preoccupied with me, well then, perhaps he shall be slower to send droves of mortals to our doorstep here.
I like the positive attitude. Lord Ares.
Perhaps once all this is over, my good kin, you might arrange twixt myself and the goddess Nyx some sort of chance to meet. Do think upon it, and declare to her my interest, if you please.
More bloodshed, then. Help me, Nyx. Or rather, help yourself. Lord Ares seeks for me to put the two of you in contact. I mean, I don't know why I'm getting so defensive here, now that I think on it.
Do not concern yourself with my ability to navigate my interpersonal relationships, my child. It pleases me Lord Ares told you this. Those of Olympus rarely say such things to any of us here.
I hear from them rather a lot myself. Hello, Lord Ares.
The goddess Nyx and I, we have begun a correspondence, my good kin. I do appreciate you putting us in touch. She is a lovely specimen, if you don't mind my saying so, perhaps.
Nyx, did you really start a correspondence with Lord Ares, as he put it to me recently? Is everything all right with you and him?
His interest in the underworld is genuine, and he does not regard me as beneath him, even if the technicality exists. The Olympians and the chthonic gods, we have much left to learn of one another's kind.
Fair point.
Has suggested he and Goddess Nyx have grown much closer to each other in all this. Nothing untoward, if you must know. Ares and I have often disagreed about so many things, and yet we share a fondness for the night herself, it seems.
Why we intend to meet. I'm quite excited to exchange ideas in the flesh.
You're going to meet Ares sometime, Nyx. Or maybe you already have.
What is your concern exactly, child? Speak plain with me, or else take not my time.
Well, it's just... Ares, I don't know, he just doesn't seem your type. And isn't he a little young for you?
You do not understand the basis of our friendship, child. Lord Ares may not meet the moral standard of the mortals who hate him, or Olympians who shun him, but to me, he is cordial and eager to learn. I'm quite capable of forming my own views on him.
you're right.
Please send the goddess Nyx my warm regards, won't you, my kin? Would that the others on Olympus knew and understood your kind as I now do.
Nyx, Ares sends you his regards again. Wanted to let you know.
Thank you, my child. We may seldom have occasion to encounter one another, he and I, but it is good to have another friend upon Olympus, even if Goddess Athena and he are not on the best of terms.
It's complicated over there, I guess.
Again from Nyx of late, my kin.
Lord Ares.
May the wondrous goddess Nyx continue to watch over you and darken the eyes of your foes. Nyx's aid as well as mine.
The will to fight. Lord Ares.
I was quite pleased to hear again from Nyx of late, my kin. The wondrous goddess Nyx continue to watch over you and darken the eyes of your foes. To think you have the goddess Nyx's aid as well as mine.
This means war.